question papers, stationery, materials and other equipment. In this video we consider the question papers, stationery, materials and other equipment which are permitted in the exam room. To avoid potential breaches of security, care must be taken to ensure the correct question paper packets are opened. A member of centre staff, additional to the person removing the question paper packets from secure storage, for example an invigilator, must check the day, date, time, subject, unit or component and tier of entry, if appropriate, immediately before a question paper packet is opened in the designated examination room. If the question paper packet needs to be split for different rooms on one or more sites or for an access arrangement, the check must take place in the secure room. In either scenario, the second pair of eyes check must be recorded. One way of conducting the second pair of eyes check is to adopt an eyes and ears approach. One person reads the information from the question paper packet to the second person. This addresses the risk that people read what they expect to see. The second person is more likely to hear if there is an issue with the day, date, time or paper. Question papers must never be left unattended once they have been removed from the centre's secure storage facility. Invigilators must take all reasonable steps to make sure that the following conditions are met. The correct examination question papers have been placed face up on candidates' desks along with any other required materials. This includes modified papers and those on coloured paper. The official examination stationery for the unit or component, for example answer booklets and additional answer sheets, must be issued to candidates. No other stationery, including paper for rough work, can be provided. In a subject where there is an objective test or a personalised question paper, an individual pre-printed answer sheets are provided for each candidate. Each individual answer sheet or personalised question paper must be given to the candidate whose name appears on it. Centres must check that the sheets relate to the subject and the unit or component concerned. In the examination room, candidates must not have access to items other than those stated in the instructions on the question paper, the stationery list, or the specification for that subject. Candidates must not be in possession of devices which could provide an advantage, including earphones or earbuds, for example AirPods, mobile phones, MP, 3 or 4 players or similar devices, smart glasses, tablets, for example iPads and iPods, watches including smartwatches, any other smart devices. Ideally, all unauthorized items are left outside of the examination room. Any pencil cases taken into the examination room must be see-through. Any unauthorized items that have been taken into the examination room must be placed out of reach of the candidates and not under their desks before the examination starts. This will normally be at the front of the examination room or a similar arrangement that enables the invigilator to control access to the items. Following the invigilator's announcement, any mobile phones or other unauthorized items in the candidate's possession must be handed to the invigilator prior to the examination starting. This also includes watches. If candidates have access to unauthorized items in the examination room, this may be considered as malpractice. They could be subject to penalties in accordance with the JCQ regulations. To enable invigilators to check these items quickly and efficiently, food brought into the examination room must be free of packaging and in a transparent container, and drink bottles must be transparent with all labels removed, which would include transparent reusable plastic bottles. Your exams officer will confirm if there are any candidates with a medical condition, such as diabetes, who may need access to their mobile phone during an examination. If this is the case, additional invigilators will be needed where a candidate requires access to a mobile phone. Once in possession of their mobile phone for medical purposes, each candidate must be individually supervised. Your exams officer will also confirm if there are any candidates with a substantial impairment who may need to listen to music or white noise. If a candidate will be wearing headphones, these must not be worn until the invigilator's announcement and any erratum notice have been read out to the candidates. For timed art examinations, candidates may take into the examination room any preparatory supporting studies, work journals, notes or sketches which they have produced and which are to be submitted for assessment along with the work done during the timed test. Candidates may also take into the examination room the objects and materials which are required to set up a still life group. The invigilator must ensure that when candidates take preparatory supporting studies into the examination room, these are each candidate's own studies. Timed art examinations must be taken under formal examination conditions. Candidates are not permitted to listen to music.